Remember Ball? How it was like the green monster he befriended?
Yeah.
Scream Ball when he nuts in her. She's green.
They're gonna name the first kid Ba.
Yeah.
You think he's gonna yell Ba when he nuts?
He's gonna get angry too. Bah!
He's gonna shoot a fucking green key blast from his penis.
No, green key blast from his mouth. What? Oh no! Wait! This is other. All right, it's your boy Mickey. We're doing this podcast right now, so we got some user questions, but I have a guest.
It's your boy Double D. Taco Tuesday, all you can eat.
I say guest, but it's co-host. You know how it be.
My name comes first.
But yeah. So like I said, we got some user questions. First one's by Mexican Sasuke. It's called Premium Snapchats. Now, what I gotta say is, wrist pics. I would say that. I would send wrist pics, but you're just gonna call the IRS on me because you can make some money back. So if you guys see them, like, people out there just advertising, just be like, hey, yo, IRS, check this guy. All right.
Make sure, if you do the premium Snapchats, if you're sending it to a female, make sure you get the goods first, bro, because, few interactions, send me $50, I'll send you this. You send them $50, they say, oh, the transaction didn't go through, and you're gonna get your refund within 5 days, and they're gonna want you to send another 50. You send another 50, boom, they got you. You got $100 and you get nothing. Don't mess with the premium Snapchats. Go to church. Find yourself a good church wholesome girl.
Just don't go. Just make sure it's not like the priest's daughter, and you don't go in the back and lose your virginity because there might be cameras. Anyway, so you might be wondering why there's
To
like
the priest.
No. You may be wondering why there's Broly on the picture here. Well, that's because we're going to be talking about it. Just kind of want to go through the user questions first. You know how it be. So here we go. It's Kingdom Hearts 3. Can't really talk about that. Sorry, Sasuke. But I will say this. I'm excited. My boy here doesn't really know much about it, but I can't wait. Story's convoluted. You know how it is. Anyway, Fortnite God, or should I say Nemio, says, now that's gonna get censored, so you might be wondering what I said. Join my Discord and go to stream suggestions, and then you'll be able to see it. Anyway, Happy Boy, or as Eric, asks, favorite episode of the Dragon Ball series or best fights? So I'll let you go first. What's up?
My favorite episode of the Dragon Ball Z series. Well, it actually isn't Dragon Ball Z. It's Dragon Ball. I love Dragon Ball. Funniest ever. I love it. It's hilarious.
Yep. I love the more comedy aspect of that show.
The comedy was better in Dragon
That's why
Ball.
all the slice of life episodes on like Z and like Super, I really enjoy it because it just harkens back to DB.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the point why they do that.
I mean, it was good. I like Dragon Ball. My favorite episode. Oh, that's a tough one.
Yeah, there are a lot of episodes.
There's so many episodes. I've watched the series at
Multiple
least 10 times.
Yep, I saw this boy watching Super actually today.
Yeah, I watch it multiple times.
Caught him in the act.
Yeah, man. Better that than something else. But besides the point. Best fights?
Oh man, there's a lot.
What's your best fight? Let me think.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be real. I just enjoy that Cell and Goku fight. I don't know, like there's so many things about it that are really, really interesting and cool because he's fighting, right? But he just kind of, I think it's like one of the first times in the series where you see Goku go, okay, you know what? I'm done. This is one of the first times where he actually just says, I'm done. I'm not gonna fight anymore, and he just goes, hey Gohan, have a knock at it. I just think that's like very interesting. I don't know. I like that dynamic.
Best fight scene for me was in Resurrection F when Roshi took a hell of steroids.
Hell yeah.
And bulked up and started messing people up with that cane, bro. That was epic. I did what Nemio said multiple times in my pants.
Oh, okay. Well, now you can kind of infer what I bleeped out earlier.
Yes.
But yeah, I don't know. So that's your favorite?
Yeah, I say that's probably my best fight. I love Roshi. He's hilarious. He's a pervert. He's every man.
All right, all right, all right. I don't know. Like I said, my favorite like whole thing is just Cell. I enjoy Cell a lot. But I will say this: Super made me really appreciate Frieza a lot more than I originally did. Like I really didn't have any soft spot or anything for Frieza until just like the Tournament of Power and everything, because like it's one of the first times you see how savage that man can be. Like it is ridiculous the stuff that he pulls. You're just like wow, especially what he did with Frost, like showing him like all the forms and then just going, all right, we're gonna be buddy buddy, JK, and just knock him out like that. That was wild. That was wild. Like I said, favorite kind of episodes has to be like probably the episode where okay, this is back to Z and back to Cell. Favorite episode probably where I guess Android Mr. Cell takes out, what is it, Android 16? Yeah, he steps on Android 16 and then Gohan goes, oh, how dare you. It just goes and wrecks the boy. Like I said, I like Cell a lot. I just think it's because he definitely could have won the battle if he didn't piss off Gohan. Like he could have won so easily, but the Vegeta in him just made him just go, I need to see you at full power.
Would you say that's Vegeta or is that Goku?
I gotta say that's Vegeta.
You think so? It might
Yeah,
be a
I
saying
mean,
thing.
I say, yeah, I guess it's. I guess it.
Well,
could,
the way
technically.
he went about it to pull out the best in him was more Vegeta.
That's what I'm saying, because
so
like,
I guess yeah.
because
in that
Vegeta
sense.
let Cell go perfect. You gotta remember that.
Yeah, you're right.
So, it's just kind of like a reverse. Anyway,
But Goku's kind of the same way. He'll sit there and tell him, "I want you at full strength."
I suppose, but I don't.
Yeah,
think
but
he really
Vegeta
goes through the
But
axe
yeah,
to
he's
make
not
it
gonna
happen.
go through the axe. He's not killing someone.
Yeah, exactly.
He's not a Frieza like in Super when he kills Broly's dad.
Paragus.
Oh my god!
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Stuff like that. That's why I
Hilarious.
appreciate Frieza more. Just because, like, you could just see the savagery. Like, you never really saw that until Super.
Yeah.
Like, seeing him just kill the man and then act like nothing. Like, oh, boy, I don't know how this happened. Like, that is just so... Like, I just really like that.
Yeah, that was pretty epic.
All right, let's move on. Favorite transformation or form? I'll let you go again unless you don't have anything.
You go first.
All right. Favorite transformation. If we're speaking episode-wise, like favorite time like transformation happened, I gotta say, Buu Saga, Super Saiyan 3. Just seeing him like seeing Goku rock the earth was it's just phenomenal. Really awesome, really cool. I don't know. There's really nothing I can say about that. Favorite form, Veku. No, I am Team Veku, but favorite form, I guess I really got to give it to UI, but not Mastered UI, just Omen. I don't know, I just really like the look of the silver eyes and just the black hair. I think it looks cool. Like, I don't know. But, that's just how it be. What you got?
My favorite has to be transformation episode. Has to be Goku going Super Saiyan against Frieza. And Frieza freaking out, "You're just a stupid monkey."
Yep.
And
That's
then,
space racism.
yeah, for then he tells him, "All you did was change your color," and then he proceeds to get. Are we 10 minutes in yet? His behind kicked.
Yeah. Like I said, you can say ass. That's fine. Yeah, okay.
Ass. Okay, I had to get it out the way.
Yeah.
Not the ass. Never mind. Let's see. The other one was.
Yeah, what's your favorite form? Transformation. Just in general,
Ultra Instinct, all white. That was pretty
Mastered.
sick. Just
Like
because it was
Mastered.
different. It's better than GT when he turns into a monkey.
Yeah, I mean, I guess yeah. What I see you saying though, it's different because it's not him specifically necessarily doing a power up. It's just him at his like full potential. Like he's just reacting to everything, and I feel like even if he was big, like that's why I like Omen because he doesn't have the white hair, so it's pretty much just him at base, just
I gotcha.
taking everything out. I don't know. I think that's like a really awesome concept. Like just the whole idea of it. It's kind of like a. Nah, I guess it's kind of not like anything, but like the other cool thing about UI is I feel like it's not even just like a Saiyan form. Like if you really think about it, because I believe
It's God.
all the angels. Well, no, it's not a God thing either. All the angels have it and stuff. Like I would say, like theoretically, Krillin could do it. Like
Yeah.
like anybody could do it. It's UI. It's Master Instinct. It's you move before your brain thinks.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a
Well, because
concept.
Jiren's not Saiyan, and he Ultra Instincts.
Well, actually,
too.
no, that's not necessarily stated, but like you could kind of assume, I
You
guess.
dude, he's,
But that's like more headcanon than anything.
I guess we could debate that in further episodes.
Yeah, no, we could talk about like
I
Dragon Ball.
just
a bit
thought
more.
of my favorite episode.
Oh, you did.
I
Go
did.
on.
Dragon Ball series,
Okay.
the tournament.
Oh yeah, no, that's always the best part.
Krillin, dun dun dun, versus Chaozu.
Oh,
And Chaozu mocks Krillin and says,
Baldy. Oh yeah.
and then Krillin gets heated and tells him, "You're bald too."
He's
And
like
he goes,
one piece of hair.
"No, I'm not."
Pulls off
It
that.
pulls out that alfalfa, dude.
Yeah.
Still to this day, 20 years later, I tears in my eyes. I just well up and just start laughing. It's the funniest thing ever.
What about Krillin versus Tambourine?
Ooh. Maybe Krillin versus Launch.
Oh
Oh,
man, rip launch,
yeah. For
or
real.
I guess should I say lunch?
Well, technically that's Team Rocket, but Pokemon stole that. Continue.
Man, I don't know, just wild, wild, wild. But I guess that's all the questions, right? So we could just, I guess, let's just kind of talk about the movie and possibly what can happen next because it is excuse me, Super did actually get renewed, I guess, supposedly. That's what they said at like a convention, I suppose. So, I mean, are we really surprised? Not really.
No.
Especially with the way that movie ended, so many possibilities. But before we talk about that, I would just like to get your thoughts on the film.
My rating,
What you got?
I'd give it probably about a 9. I'm not going to give it a 10 because there's always room for improvement, but it's a solid 9. It's probably the best one they have. Man, the Planet Vegeta was epic. They had extended,
Oh, I mean, that's Dragon Ball Minus, pretty much.
yeah.
And the thing is, there was so much more written for that. It just so happens that the script was way too long, and they had to cut stuff out, sadly. That's why it seemed kind of rushed.
I actually wouldn't mind a spin-off called Planet Vegeta.
I mean, it's pretty much just a Superman story, but yeah.
No, I get you. It's yeah, but it's interesting. I like it.
Yeah, that'd be cool, but I don't know.
It'd be
I don't think they'll do it, to be
I
honest.
don't think so either. They're gonna stick to their bread and butter, which is Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, it's just
But
Goku and everything.
I enjoyed the 45 minutes of seeing Planet Vegeta, and
Yeah, no, that was
how it
awesome.
came to be.
And just seeing like the whole homage to like Bardock too, in the Bardock special and stuff.
yeah,
Oh, that was really awesome. He tried. It's just the only thing that's kind of weird is that no one else tried. It was only Bardock that tried to save everything. Like, because I guess even if they thought it was like a meteor or whatever. Like,
yeah.
you know.
I like my favorite part of the movie was Teen Titans Go segment, where Raditz and Vegeta, when they were little kids, and they told them Planet Vegeta was destroyed,
And they're just like, oh, whatever.
and they're just sitting there eating.
Yeah. No, but it's just like I said, it's just kind of weird to me that like none of the Saiyans tried to stop it with Bardock. You know, like they just kind of let it happen. They're just stood there like, oh my god. Especially like if they're all like savage and stuff. Like I don't know why they would think it's a meteor. You know, even if
Yeah.
it was, you'd think they try to break it down or something. But I guess it kind of was fruitless anyway. I'm sure even if they did try, it'd be over. It's just crazy to think how strong Frieza was. Like it's kind of funny to think back then, just one finger, boom, planet gone, and then seeing where he is now, like, man, like the power, like, just everything from, like the transition was pretty interesting, I guess. Seeing them seeing Vegeta and Goku like sparring, I thought that was really like a really nice touch. Seeing that they're still trading, and the reasoning is just like their motivations. Goku saying, "Man, there's probably someone stronger out there. Oh boy, you know." And then there's Vegeta saying, "I need to kick Frieza's ass." Like
Well, dude, we all know
The
there's one.
motivations.
Monica, strongest one in the
Monica.
universe.
Monica, yeah.
Yeah.
But no, it's just like the thought, like the motivations are totally like out there. You know, I don't know. I think that's really like a nice little touch that they added. You know, and then Beerus babysitting Bra or Bola, depending on
That
what
was
you want to call it.
hilarious.
Yeah, man, everything was just so cool. And then they just went to the planet like, oh man, that's a strange power level. Blah blah blah. You know, I don't know. Grow 5 centimeters taller.
Another noteworthy. That was funny.
Yeah,
That
I
was
don't know
my
if you
favorite.
noticed, him doing that 5
Uh-huh.
was an homage.
Oh, yeah.
The way he did all that.
He
Yeah.
said 5 centimeters taller because he didn't want too tall because then people would start talking. I was dying. Another part that was noteworthy, that was hilarious. Frieza, your turn. And Frieza
Oh yeah, and then he just let Frieza get his butt
gets
kicked.
his ass kicked.
Oh man, Whis fighting Broly, not even breaking a
Oh,
sweat.
Whis was over there like, bruh, you have no idea.
Ah man, just everything. The CG was pretty cool, I guess. Although I wish it kind of wasn't in the film. I don't know, it looked kind of out of place. But it was pretty cool though. The fact that they were fighting and it was like breaking dimensions, just like everything about that. Like they were fighting in a goddamn pocket dimension, like, like if that doesn't show, like okay, to speak even more about that. This is probably one of the first times in Dragon Ball where you could really, I feel like you could really see the speed of like of how much they're moving, because these characters are like light speed like at the moment, and I feel like you never really kind of noticed that. You're just kind of like, oh man, they're fighting pretty fast. But in this film, the way everything just like flowed, like you would have to rewatch to see like everything. You have to rewatch it a few times to see everything, but just because it moves so fast. And I think that's really awesome. Like it just much like the Transformers movie, it was just like your eyes were just like, huh, huh, whoa, this is so cool. Like I was smiling the whole time, the whole dang time.
It was epic, man. It was a 9.
Who are you? You said epic.
Epic mealtime.
No, I mean, only lamos use epic.
Well, I am 29 years old, almost
Okay.
30,
I
so
guess that
my
makes sense.
lingo is out of touch with the youths.
Yeah, man, we don't say epic anymore.
What do you say?
I don't know. We say rad.
That's wavy?
We say rad.
Rad? Bro, that's
It's the
coming
new
back.
wave.
That's wavy.
Okay, I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. The movie was just great. And just like I said, just the way it ended too, you know, they'll bring Gogeta back and everything. Really, really cool. And then just having the boy live, having the boy Broly live.
To nut another day.
Bye.
All into that. Bah.
Man. What was her name? Sheila?
Sheila, yeah, I think
I
so.
think that was her name.
Something like that in that perverted old Master Roshi, man.
Like I said, Sheila's green, Ba's green.
Huh?
He's gonna be screaming Ba when that baby comes out.
Oh, yeah.
Ah,
The green ooze.
man. And then the quote unquote fan service with Sheila. I'm like, jeez. Like everyone in the theater is like going woo, and just like that's like I don't know. I thought that was kind of strange that people were like really into that, just because there was like a green alien. But anime, I guess anime fans.
Yeah.
Like, I guess they were really into anime, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, like that one chick that,
That
oh, I'm
cat
sorry,
stuff.
it's 20, that one female, young female, who, I don't want to get me too'd, but that one female that yelled as soon as she, saw Baby Frieza.
Oh yeah.
Hilarious, dude. She was
And-
the only one that freaked.
Oh man, you know, speaking about like the theater experience, man, like I don't want to be rude, but there are like kids next to me. I mean, I say kids, and it makes me feel old when I say kids because I think they were like high schoolers. But oh, like I could tell that I'm like such like a purist because like every little thing they said really irked me. Because they kept saying a bunch of false information or saying some stuff that was just kind of dumb. Like what? Like I heard this kid go, some say that Broly's even stronger than Jiren. And he said it like that. And I'm just like,
Cringe.
because Broly's definitely not stronger than Jiren. I highly doubt that.
No.
Because, like, you gotta remember, Tournament of Power, Jiren was held back by the fact that he couldn't kill. Broly was pretty sure he was going for the kill. And then Jiren, not only that, they were weakened because they were fighting for so long, you know. Not only were they suppressed, they were fighting for so long, so they were weakened, you know. And on top of that, he was taking on UI. And I don't think Broly would have been able to take that on. I don't know. Because he was just... Okay, you know what? Let me take that back. Maybe. And I say maybe because... Not to say that Broly would get UI. But he was pretty much progressing after each iteration. Although it seemed like Gogeta was too much for him, so you know how it'd be. Like maybe if Gogeta would have just went and he didn't go for the kill in that final Kamehameha and he would have just kept fighting, maybe he would have adapted. Who knows?
I think Gogeta should have been in the Tournament of Power, to be honest. They could stay in that form for an hour. There was only 48 minutes, bro. They could have cleared the board.
30 minutes.
No, it was 48.
No, I'm saying they could stay that in that form for 30 minutes.
Is it 30? I thought it was an hour.
Nope, it's 30. It's 30 for both, actually, I believe. I believe
they could
retconned
fend for themselves for the first 15.
But, well, I mean, and on top of that, too, you gotta understand power consumption. They use too much power, they defuse.
I guess you're right.
So it would have been less than that.
Well, I mean, just to fight Jiren.
I suppose, but I don't know.
But then he might have not been able to go Ultra.
That's what I'm saying. And besides, fusing in a tournament seems really stupid anyway.
You get knocked out.
You get
two
knocked
for
out
one,
once,
but if
it's
it's
2 for 1.
But if it's the last 3, it's me, you versus someone we could fuse and, you know.
I guess, but if they
Touch tips and
overtake you,
fuse.
it's kind of over. Like I said, he was pulling zone against UI. I don't think Gogeta would have done much.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Just, yeah. But we should kind of go back to the movie, I'm thinking. But, so Broly lived. That was cool. Super's coming back. Been confirmed by a convention. At a convention, they said that. So, Broly's probably going to get implemented into the film. Or, excuse me, into the series again. And that I don't know how I feel about that, but I think it's kind of cool. I feel like the way they introduced Broly and everything worked out really well. Now, my only question is, are they going to do what the manga did, skip Broly, kind of mention it, and then go on to this new arc that they're on right now? Or are they going to do what they did for Resurrection F and...
Continue it.
Yeah.
I think they have to continue it. There's such good praise on it that they can't leave it out.
I suppose. I'm
And
just
that's
kind of
the-
worried.
And that's their first 40 episodes right there.
It might not. That's what I'm saying. It might not live up, and then it's just gonna be kind of like, oh, I've seen this before. Now, obviously, I'm sure if they do that, they're gonna add more. But it's just kind of like an oofy woofy.
Maybe more extended Vegeta,
I don't know.
Planet Vegeta timing.
Oh yeah, I mean yeah, okay. I'd enjoy that if they
Yeah,
did
I
that.
wouldn't mind
I wouldn't mind that at all, actually. Because like I said, there was so much written for that. Although by that point it'd be kind of filler.
Yeah.
Kind of, not really, because I guess it's backstory. But you know, I don't know, pretty neat, pretty neat. Dragon Ball Minus, a lot of people disliked it. I'll be real. I mean, I think it's pretty cool. Now it did kind of like mess up Goku's age a little bit, I think. But other than that, it was pretty neat.
Yeah.
I don't know. Just I'm pretty excited to see what they can do because especially if they go into that new arc from the manga. Do you know about that?
What's that?
With the magical being, the Goat Man. I forgot what his name was. I think it was like Mardo.
Is that the
Moro
dude from
or
The
something.
Magicians?
And I need to watch that. But no, like they just have this Goat Man guy. Now he's like a planet eater, like Galactus.
So,
Although I don't think you know who Galactus is, do you?
no.
You don't know Marvel comics.
No.
He's pretty much. Do you know what cosmic is?
No.
You don't. He's a he's like, I guess.
He's a world eater.
Yes.
He's like, I'm more in the DC universe, so if you were to give me a DC, so he's like,
He's omnipotent.
let me dictionary.com that. So he's like, what's his name from Superman? World Eater. I can't think of his name. But yes, I understand what you're saying.
But yeah, like when Goku felt his ki, it wasn't powerful ki, but Goku was saying he could just feel like the darkness in it. So essentially, Goku was hearing like the screams of his victims because he literally eats worlds whole. So like, there's people on the planet. He goes Nam. Now I don't mean this in like a literal sense. Like he's not voring, but he's like just pretty much taking all the essence out of it and just is using it as his own. And I think it's like one of the coolest things because this is a character that does magic more so than
So he's a Babidi type-esque.
yes. And this is what I feel like this is what Dragon Ball needs again. Some more like because this is somewhat original, you know, this character and stuff. And in this arc, they're trying to so you know Majin Buu, how he has one of the Kais within him. I forgot which Kai it is. Forgive me.
The fat one.
But yes, it is that one. And so they need that Kai.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if they're gonna extract him out of Boo or whatever, but they might do something like that. So it's just very interesting to see where this is gonna go, and I'm very excited because like the arc is still ongoing, and from what's going on so far, it looks pretty cool. I don't know. That's all I really got to say about that. I don't really want to spoil or anything, you know.
But if they
get too
extract
far.
him out of Boo, isn't he gonna turn evil? Because that's the only thing.
Well,
keeping
I
him-
mean that's the thing. You got to understand.
but I
before-
think God
He wouldn't turn into Kid Boo. He wouldn't. If you were to turn into anything, it'd be Buff Boo, which was only shown for like 5 seconds. So, I don't know.
I think Goku and them could handle it.
But yeah, if yeah,
I
definitely.
think Mr. Satan will be happy.
I
about
think
it,
they'd be
though.
able to handle Boo pretty easily if it came down to it.
I don't think Satan will be happy about that. You're taking
Nope.
away his best bud.
That's his best friend, yeah. I don't know. It's just this whole series and everything. There's so much potential now. There's like after they just did this, it's like wow. It's like who else could they revive? Like who would you want to see a revived character on like a new movie? Like let's say there's like a movie villain. Who would you want back?
Can't think of one. The only one you can think of is like Frieza.
No, I mean like because there's Cooler, there's BoJack,
Mhm.
there's a lot of them. You know?
What about the Turtles from GT?
Yo, they need to bring back Monster Carrot. Please.
Mm.
You know who Monster Carrot is?
Which one's that?
From Dragon Ball? The original Dragon Ball, and they sent him to the moon? Actually, he's probably dead. They blew up the moon.
Yeah, they blew up the moon.
I feel like Toriyama forgot that they sent that man to the moon. So then they blew it up, so I don't know.
Yeah.
But that guy, pretty much, if he touched you, you turn into a carrot. That was his whole premise. Very, very powerful character.
Yeah.
But yeah, if I were to say anyone, probably him, just because I think it'd be kind of funny. Although, a real answer that a lot of people would probably be like love Cooler.
Think so?
A lot of people like Cooler.
Cooler was cool, but
A lot of people were hyped when they heard the Mint's translation of the Broly film,
yeah.
because I guess there was a mistranslation where he said like, "Oh, cool, that's really cool" or whatever. So
So-
people assumed that he was talking about Cooler.
I don't know, man, because Cooler was.
I mean, a lot of people wanted it. I don't know. I think that'd be neat.
We'll just bring back the whole Frieza family.
But funnily, yeah, King Cold and everything. Oh my God! Actually, that just reminded me of the kid next to me. Something else he said when King Cold popped up on the screen. I heard this kid go, "Who's that?" And I'm just sort of like, "Oh,
my God.
yeah, yeah." Oh, also, I didn't even mention Tarball again.
Did they?
They mentioned him in the film, again. They mentioned him in the series and they mentioned him in this film.
What they say in the.
What?
What did they say in it?
Oh, he said something. I don't necessarily remember the full quote, but it was just something like, "Oh, your brother's still out there, right?" When they said, "Is that the last Saiyan?"
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, "Oh, is it your brother still out there?" And he's like, "Yeah, I guess." Like he didn't really care
Yeah.
or whatever. Oh no, wait. Or it might have been. It was either that, or it was during when they were kids. It was either when they were kids where they mentioned it, or it was when Broly popped up. I do not remember, but I do remember them saying it. I do not misremember that. I know that.
You know what? You're right. When they were kids, they said, "But your family's there. Your dad, your brothers." No, that was Raditz. He said isn't your
Okay.
brother? That was to Raditz.
Okay,
And Raditz said, "Oh, he's still in his incubator."
but I do remember them mentioning Tarball at some point.
I don't remember. I'd have to rewatch it.
Well, we did order it.
We
So
did,
we
but
definitely
it's not
can.
going to be here till December.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. Watching Japanese too, like the movie though. Oh, I don't know. That was good. I don't really know what else we could say. Probably nothing, right? I feel like we
Nothing.
I kind of feel like we went through it all, and it sounded pretty nice.
Yeah, we covered it.
So I guess let's just like blah blah blah.
We'll end it off here in this note. Y'all have a splendid night.
I'm keeping that. Bye.
All right, bye.
Bye.